People, good morning, people. Welcome back, welcome back. Sports Prophecy TV, we're back again. We're back live again. Yeah, it was yesterday. Yesterday was the big game, folks. Yesterday was the big game. Jamaica Reggaeboyz versus St. Kitts. Uh, exactly. I know the game didn't exactly like turned out how many people assumed. People were giving score lines like, yo, the game here got end 12-15. It wasn't so, but however, it was a good game. There's a lot to talk about with this game. There's few things that we can work on, but there's also a lot of positives from that game. And I'm glad that St. Kitts was able yesterday to basically stretch Jamaica a little bit early on in the game, make sure that we worked for it a little bit. I think a lot of us went into that one thinking that it would have been an easy peasy little run through. But they made the first 20 minutes of that game a little bit tight for us, which was okay because I didn't want Jamaica to basically just have a walkover situation. So they made that game a little bit interesting in the first half of the game. I have to say the coach kept the team focused. We looked like a team that was searching for the goal. And a lot of people might say, well, St. Kitts picked up six from the United States. This is still a team that battled their way through from the prelims. And at times in the first half, they kind of show why they were there and how they got there. However, Jamaica had so much more quality on the field last night. And if you look, none of the Jamaican strikers scored. Nobody out of our top three or out of our front three scored last night. So that was really good. All the goals came from different players on the field. That haven't happened to Jamaica in so long. If you look at it, Mikel Antonio, he was searching for that goal. Kahim Paris thought he had a goal, but it turned out to be a own goal. Leon Bailey didn't get a goal. Demarai Gray didn't score a goal either. We were searching and searching and searching for that goal, but there was some exciting things that I really want to dive into about that game yesterday. Why I was comfortable with St. Kitts giving Jamaica uh, basically a stiff competition in the first half of the game was that Jamaica had to maintain ball position. And we saw Jamaica looked a bit, I would say, slow coming out of the blocks, but you slowly saw the momentum starting to pick up where we start to hold on to ball possession. And I think that's very important when we come up against the tougher teams, the tougher opponents. We're going to have to be able to maintain ball possession. I think that's very important. And yesterday, I feel like it was a walkthrough of how we basically need to operate when the games get very tight and opponents start closing down. Joel Latibo there, he seems like a player who's excited. He's excited to tackle. That's an exciting thing to watch, people. We have a player on our team who's excited to tackle. That was so amazing. Like he's just like a hawk out there searching and searching, looking for the ball. And he also pushed the ball forward a lot. I think this competition must be very hard for Ravel Morrison to sit home and watch because, in a way, this is what Ravel Morrison should have been doing. Um, if Ravel Morrison happens to come back into this Jamaica team, he has to be asked the question, Ravel, we have to move away from the back, side pass, only back, side pass. Joel Latibodier is not an attacking midfielder, but he wants to push the ball forward. I imagine yesterday with a game like this, where we saw Russell, he looked a bit slow when he got the football. He slows down the play. He takes a lot of touches. but that can be a bit rust, just a little bit of rust coming off him where he hasn't played a lot of football. So I won't beat him on that. And he did have a pretty awesome goal where he went into the box with a amazing back heel and scored yesterday. I also want to say for the man of the match for me yesterday, it's Leon Bailey. Leon Bailey did what we all been asking Leon Bailey to do forever. Leon Bailey did what I've been asking Leon Bailey to do in that press conference, or why wasn't he doing it? Leon Bailey simplified the game yesterday. He made so many passes. He made Leon Bailey made so many great passes in that game yesterday. He was amazing. He was top quality. I saw him made a link up play with Demarai great yesterday, and I was like, yes, we have to get that combination clicking if we really want to do big things. So the man of the match for me yesterday, it's between Joel Latiwadier and Leon Bailey, but Leon Bailey gets the man of the match for me because he was just so instrumental in every facet of the game for Jamaica. You saw that he was kicking on. He was, he was flashing. He looked like the Leon Bailey at his club yesterday. And that's what we want to see. We want to see that attacking direct Leon Bailey. And I think he had a brilliant game yesterday. I have to say, yesterday was probably it's the best game I've seen Leon Bailey played for Jamaica in an attacking sense. It was his best performance. I couldn't find anything wrong in that game yesterday. Dishard Bernard as well scored an amazing goal yesterday. When he scored that goal, I thought it was Shamar Nicholson because I couldn't tell the player or the number. And I thought that was Shamar Nicholson who scored that goal. I was shocked that it was a center back who actually scored that goal. But in a way, I've seen highlights of the player playing at a right back position where he had some pretty prolific I would say shots on goal or performances in the game. So I, in a way, I was still surprised the way how he was composed, the composure he showed in the box to score that goal yesterday. I was like, whoa, this is amazing. And he is very dominant in the air. He didn't miss, he didn't lose out on any headers. Anything came in, he he just cleaned it up. He had a last ditch tackle, I think, as well. I don't remember if that was in the first half. He had a last ditch saving tackle to basically strip the forward of the ball to stop send kicks in their tracks. No, the goal difference, I think, in the game, we kind of, I know looking at it now, we would have had to get too many goals. But there was times where, again, it happened around, as I said, the last quarter of the game, 70 to the 90th minute. We lost focus again. I saw the coach on the sideline telling the guys, time, time, time. And I was thinking, I saw the keeper and the right back was just playing the ball back and forth to each other. And I was thinking, like, we could get the goal. We could still get the goal. You know what I mean? So, as I said, the last quarter of the game, it seems like Jamaica, we keep losing focus in the 70th minute to the 90th. We always have a little breakdown. And when we get to the next round and we play against top teams, we cannot have those letdowns in the game. We have to be plugged in. It's something, it's not, I don't think it's a hard fix, but we have to get it sorted out. Brother, what you think about Boza start over Mikel Antonio? Boza, my friend, what Boza can start, he needs to start over. He needs to start over, brother, and start working back on his game. He's not starting in this team. What are we gonna do with Boza? Have him miss more goals? He cannot get the ball in the back of the net. He's going through a rough patch right now as a player. And I don't know what it is. I can't figure it out. He just can't get the ball in the back of the net. He can't get the ball in the back of the net. And if you look at his chances, Mikel Antonio don't get those chances that Shamar Nichols gets because Mikel Antonio attracts so many bodies and he's working so hard to get the football that he doesn't get those open opportunities. I don't know what Shamar Nichols is gonna have to do to get a goal. It's hard, brother. I don't think Shamar Nicholson can start right now. And I don't know if Shamar Nicholson is our first substitution if we need a goal off the bench. Big up Colin Quest, big up Owen. Yeah, I don't know if Shamar Nicholson is the player that we need for that first sub off the bench either because, bro, he cannot score anymore. He lost his confidence. Yeah, he really lost his confidence. I don't know what it is, bro, but he has to regain his confidence. He seems like he just can't score. Even Corey Burke came on and scored. Corey Burke scored last night. And we all know that Corey Burke, again, I think there was a lot of good things that happened, especially with that game, because I think the approach that the coach went for yesterday, he went for Jonathan Russell with Joel Latibodir to check out the formation and see, okay, can we use this formation if we want to play a specific way? And as you notice, Joel Latibodir was the one pushing up much higher. When Latibodir is playing with Kevin Lambert seems like the one who is moving forward much more. Then he went for another formation with Daniel Johnson. Daniel Johnson, I'm going to speak to you right now, Daniel Johnson. I have to talk to Daniel Johnson right now. DJ, I don't know what's going on, brother. I don't know what's going on. Your game has digressed. Your game is not there anymore. DJ fumbles the ball every time he gets the ball. People, look at it. DJ fumbles the ball every time he gets the ball. It's like he tie up on him foot. He looks very weak. He tried to do this hold up play and players like push him off the ball. He's very inconsistent. I don't know what happened to Daniel Johnson. I don't know what happened to the Daniel Johnson that came into Jamaica team that we saw against Saudi Arabia. Every time Daniel Johnson get the ball, it bounce off him or it fumble or his first touch is really bad. He has to get it together. I think Daniel Johnson and Kahim Paris didn't do themselves any justice yesterday. Kahim Paris is another player that we called for. But yesterday, when you're looking at the team yesterday, Leon Bailey has raised his game. Demarai great. Mikel Antonio, you start realizing that the level, the quality, a lot of people, Daniel Johnson, you have to, and I'm going to be really honest with you, I'm a fan of how you played when you came in for Jamaica. This is why Kevin Lambert is starting over you. Like you're not consistent anymore, bro. Your first touches, it's really bad. Your first touch, like every time you get the ball, it fumble up under your foot or it bounce off, or you try like put your body between players and they just push you away like you're weak or something. I don't know. You have to get this together, Daniel Johnson. To be honest, bro, you have to get it together. I don't really know. Starter and said Boyz is the worst player in the tournament. I disagree. Someone really biased, says Shamar. Antonio has been a facilitator for almost all our goals. Yeah, he's playing a role, and I really wanted him to get a goal yesterday. But for me, DJ has to fix up, and people like that. DJ is gonna suffer come Nations League time. Because you see, the next two players who are coming into, even when Ravel Morrissey comes back into this team, because this team, man, this Ravel could help this team right now if Ravel was there. I see now with Latibodir, basically, as I said, he's one of the few players that I've seen on Jamaica football team throughout my lifetime who enjoys tackling. Latibodir enjoys chasing people down and tackle for the football. That's amazing, people. Yo, Remember, you know, people, and everybody want tackling. The man always want to tackle and get the football. He always wants to tackle and get the football. Yeah, we're gonna get to Bowser. We're gonna get to Bowser. We're gonna get to Bowser. We're not gonna spoon feed no players. No more. Bowser have lost his touch, so he should stay on the bench. No, I think every Jamaican fan will agree that Shamar Nicholson stays on the bench. Shamar Nicholson is a full-fledged bench player at this moment. He needs to score, bro. He has to learn how to score again. Ball occur, Antonio not playing anything. You do know he impacts the game. Bala Kerr says Mikel Antonio is not playing anything. I think Bala Kerr, I watch him TV now, banana tree. Yo, Bala Kerr, you must have watched your TV wrong, brother. Mikel Antonio is the man who's drawing all that attention up front. He's hustling and bustling for those balls. I don't think you understand football, Bala Kerr, if you think Mikel Antonio is not doing anything, brother. Create. You understand what create means. He fumbled the ball and the ball reached Burke. What the hell, Jamaica? Who create? We're gonna get to that because, as I said, Antonio have been great for us. For even though, yeah, I wanted Antonio to score so bad yesterday because he deserved it. He deserved it, bro. That's how football is sometimes, you know, the player who is putting in the work is not the player who get the goals. Because look, even Kahim Paris was very bad yesterday, and Kahim Paris could have came in and almost got a goal. I believe that the pace of the game, because I'm gonna get to it. I believe that the pace of the game is too fast for Kahim Paris. Bro, every time Kahim Paris made a pass in the middle, someone intercepted. It's like he doesn't understand, like, this is international football. Like, as soon as you pass it, someone intercepted. Kahim Paris, Shamar Nicholson. The funny thing is, these players are the players that came out of the uh, um, Kahim Paris are these and Shamar Nicholson are these players that came out of that. I don't know. I wouldn't say top or era, but those players, they just, I don't know. It's like they stuck, bro. They're stuck in their development. They're stuck in their development. They have to get better. This would be perfect for Ravel. Yeah, bro. This team was yo Owen. Yesterday, me I said, oh God, bro, we're missing one player right now, Ravel Morris, bro. This team would be perfect because, bro, now we have a CDM who enjoys tackling. Joel Latibodier enjoys tackling, bro. And this would have give Ravel Morris the edge to go forward. And basically, we didn't have that last night, bro. Boza should not be the most worried. Okay, I don't know what that means, Ricardo. Wait, a Shamar, them a create Burke goal, dead with love. Why we as Jamaicans can't just be honest and reason? Shamar crossed the ball and he didn't cross it. It ricocheted to Corey Burke. Where Corey Burke got the ball is not where Shamar was squaring the ball, people. Shamar was squaring the ball in front of the goalkeeper and between the striker, and it ricocheted back to Corey Burke. That wasn't intentional. The man them show up Bowser. The man them show up Bowser. Okay, 1 second, people. Yes. Yeah, man, the man them show up Bowser. All right, that's what somebody say. One bag of sentiments. All right. Kerr, Bala Kerr is madman. Bala Kerr, I don't think you should come over here today and try to defend Boza, bro. It's that you're gonna just end up where the people them just not really work with you. This person says, JT, the titles are always suggesting negative. This makes the channel less appealing. Well, that's everybody have to know them as how them are working on, brother. Anybody not appeal to, just not appeal to them. I can't appeal to everybody. People know that we keep a balanced discussion over here. We went through the positives and we're still going to go through a lot of the positives. As I said, when the game started, I love that it was a little bit hard for Jamaica to break down St. Kitts, and we kept our focus and we kept being professional. And I said, Leon Bailey for me is the man of the match. He had a flawless game yesterday. I couldn't ask Leon Bailey for us yesterday. Look like how he looked at his club. You know, he gets the man of the match for me yesterday. You see me? I said, military just see the player, the pass was even direct to Burke. Yeah, I told you the ball ricocheted back to Corey to Burke. Don't think Antonio had a good game yesterday, but he's well, the coach experiment with Antonio yesterday. You know, there was times when Antonio was coming off the left hand side early in the game. You notice Antonio was out on the left hand side, and Demarai Gray and Leon Bailey were more central early on. I think the coach was just trying some different things yesterday, guys. I wouldn't buy any. I wouldn't look too much into that. I think Mikel Antonio will be okay. Balakers, stop making up poor local coaches. Baji, JD, we max it. We need to get a psycho therapist. I don't know why, bro. Ames, you see the same thing when I talk about on the show. The same thing when I talk about on the show. I'm say to the people that this is my next question for the coach. Whenever I break the game down in a 4 quarters. I don't know. The mathematician, is it 22.5? 22.5 make 45 something? 22.5 blah 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 and make 45 each quarter. No, whenever we reach at the last 22.5, brother, right in at the 70th minute there, so Jamaica always lose focus. And I said we have to find a way to reset the team when we get to the 70th minute. We have to find a way to reset the team, because I realize like whenever we get there, because you notice they almost even scored. They almost even scored around that time. You know, they had a really good chance. They had a really good chance. So they almost scored in. So we have to I think, because listen, Guadeloupe people don't use the name Guadeloupe and the name of the island and underestimate Guadeloupe. I've seen Guadeloupe played in this competition, and their attacking players are very strong and very physical. Guadeloupe is a very physical team. They manhandled Canada. They basically manhandled Canada. They didn't beat Canada with skill or pace, or they just manhandled them and draw the game. So we really have to Guadeloupe would be a very unique competition, but I still think we have that mental mindset. We have that mental advantage over Guadeloupe. They know that we still kind of have their ticket, but we still have to go out there and prove it, because yesterday the team we played, Bobby Reed didn't play yesterday, and Kevin Lambert didn't play yesterday, because a lot of people don't understand, you know, those two players are two workhorses. Bobby Reed, the reason why you don't see Lambi Kisa and Javin Brown come under so much pressure is because Bobby Reed is doing a lot of work on the defensive end, and a lot of people are not doing that. Boza once crossing the ball, he was taking a shot, horrible position, and let me say whatever. I don't even know what that to say now. Easier to cut back Boza. Oh, this speng down. Cha. Richard, go on back of your bed, ball occur. Yeah, man. You know, used to replace Ethan Pinnock. Wells, JT, who would you use to replace? You know, the funny thing is, I think we played the last Gold Cup as well with 22-man squad, you know. Because I think Ravel was stuck in Jamaica waiting for a visa to get to the US, and we were missing a player. I look like a 20. I always bring 22 player people. Balaker don't want the best Jamaica. Yeah. Whisper Burke Boza says he wants the best for Shamar. Yeah, big up yourself, Bala kick 90. Leon Bailey was impressive last night. He passing. Yeah, man. As I said, he gets the man of the match for me last night, bro. It's Leon Bailey. Leon Bailey. Me no care what nobody wants to say, bro. The press conference, the connect. The press conference, the connect. Leon Bailey. Yo, look over YouTube under the look over how me see it, pan on Instagram. Me see some people I say, yo, since the journalist for YouTube asked Leon Daly that question in a press conference, me not lie, it start play better. And me can see some people when are really in the YouTube space. Cause them would have just know say a J Taylor, cause me don't know journalists like that. But me see the people them write that. Me see somebody write that yesterday, and the next person I say, yeah, the brother they will ask Leon Daly that question the on YouTube for the press conference, light a fire under Leon Daly. Yeah, bro, we see it, bro. The man joke dog. The man that make the ball do the talking. That's what we've been asking. Make the ball do the talking, bro. You see me? Make the ball do the talking. I said, JT, Pinnock is back. It's gonna be hard to pick a starter. Listen, I still want Dishard Bernard to get a run at the right back position. You see the goal where the man scored yesterday? Me keep say that, people. JT, we did this group. JT, how we me not understand now when the ball a kick. You have to write back that question there. Bernard, I love if Bernard get the right back position. I try off it because I've seen highlights where he plays that right back position, and I would give him a chance there. But also Ethan Pinnock coming in right now, we just gonna adjust the entire back line like that. I'm telling you, people, if Ethan Pinnock comes in after the quarterfinals, we cannot start him. That sounds very weird, but we're not gonna start Ethan Pinnock if he comes in after the quarterfinals. I think that's gonna disrupt the team. I think that's gonna just disrupt things, people, because you never know. Him head probably is not even there. You know what I mean? Him still at home. His wife probably is not fully recovered or whatever the situation. I don't know the situation. And maybe his mind is not there or he's not fully plugged in. And you see what I mean? And he's not there mentally. I think at this point, to be honest, Ethan Pinnock would be a backup safety net, but I think it would be a bad idea getting Ethan Pinnock in there. Now I'm thinking from a psychological perspective. I think it would actually be a negative having Ethan Pinnock there. We want the guys to have the energy to energy and the spirit that they have kicking on, because sometimes problem. Listen, if you have a person, you cannot have a good day and you care about a person very much, and they come around you and they have problems, and you soak up their energy because you care about them. You see me, I say? But sometimes it has a positive effect as well, where it motivates the team to play for this individual, and you want to do it for the person. But again, that's when you're starting out. I don't think you just throw Ethan Pinnock in the fray and just get him to start. I don't think it's a good idea. I really don't think it's a good idea, my friend. I don't think so. I would be very cautious on how we make that adjustment. I'm impressed with Bernard. He's young and he will go. Bro, I'm telling you, he's getting all the experience that we need to get him, bro. Bernard, this is his Gold Cup. Hey, trust me. And Bernard, listen, a lot of players on this Jamaican team right now, they're making a name for themselves, not just at the international level, because players like Bernard, who's cutting tie with Manchester United, who they say want to go to Newcastle now. Somebody send me something about Newcastle. Let me see this. Okay. So you're saying that Reese Nelson. They're saying that Reese Nelson wants to. Let me see this information. See what happened. Newcastle wants Reese Nelson. So they say Newcastle wants Reese Nelson. I guess Newcastle wants to make a bid for Reese Nelson. That's what I'm getting here. People, no man, we don't hit the like button on the video. I two no more like the on the video, people. I want to go on with the video, people. I want to make we have to go through this thing again in the early morning, yeah, man. We don't make we have to top the show with 115 people that ask for like again. Jesus Christ, people. No make we do it, man. No make we do it. Nobody make we mash up the show and have to ask for likes and them things. They only just hit the like button. If Peanut not coming, the coach should carry in Ravel. Dr. Joyful, thank God, say I know you are the coach, brother. Because yeah, I go take up Ravel off him coach. I play a FIFA upon him computer and carry me in for one of the top defenders in the league. Dr. Joyful, no bother with it, brother. True, but things happen, injuries and cards, maps, excellent. Yeah, I'm saying Wells, having Ethan Pinnock there as a support and a safety net, yes. I think it's gonna be too late. I think it's too late, bro. I think it's too late to start him. I think it's too late. JD, we Maxi says Bernard got player of the match. Check Gold Cup. Okay, he got player of the match. Oh wow, he got player of the match. Yeah, to me, it was between him, Leon Bailey, and Lati Bodier. It's those three. And the goalkeeper of Jamaica keep very well in that game as well. Our goalkeeper did very well yesterday, guys. He made some very good saves. Jamali Wait, he was very competent in goal. Yeah, our goalkeeper, Connor Boyz Clark, got his Connor Boyz Clark got his debut yesterday. And he see man run out of the goal. Can't see him young still. You see, yesterday let me realize that Connor Boyz Clark is still young and Dujuan Whisper is still young. When Dujuan came in yesterday and I saw him did a few things, me say, yeah, he's gonna be very good, but you can see that he's still young. I think Dujuan is gonna excel when the game start feeling like how he probably felt playing Manning Cup, when the game becomes easier for him. But right now you can see he's just going off raw talent and how good he is. But you can see that he's still young. Connor Boyz Clark running out of the goal like that yesterday. I don't know what happened. Like him had take him. He's young as well. You know what I mean? That's another thing when you see experience and he got a little bit chaotic there and he came out of the goal. I don't know what he was doing actually. I don't really know what he was actually doing there. But we gotta it's good that the coach thought about him and make sure he got a cap yesterday. That was really good. That was really good. If Pinnock is here and informed, but how is Pinnock going to be there and inform Gary? If Pinnock is not playing football and is with his wife, how is he gonna be informed? That's the thing, bro. There's no way for him to be informed unless if I would understand if you're saying he's coming out of the season and there was football being played in England, but he's not playing any football, and the man probably has spent them time there with him family. So me not see how him that come in form. I would say he would mostly come a bit rusty. I would say he would come there rusty. I think it did one the ball one the that's why I run. Yeah. I don't think we should Ethan Pinnock, we should just wish him all the best and just leave it like it is right now. If he comes as a support, but we shouldn't put any pressure on the player. Our team is getting better and will only be better going forward. I like what I'm seeing. Owen, I love what I'm seeing. I love what I'm seeing out there. Um, Still want Ravel to get a club because I think DJ is on borrowed time, to be honest with you people. I think DJ is on borrowed time. I don't know. DJ has to improve some things. He's on borrowed time. Especially if there's two other midfielders coming in. I don't know how he's gonna get on the field. But those guys, DJ, they are still he's like he's gonna be like another guy like Adrian Mariappa, I know. He's some of those guys where the coach relies on for experience and connectivity but in the team. So players like that is also important in the dressing room, but DJ has to step up his game. DJ has to step up his game. Yesterday, I'm like, what's going on with DJ? Every time the ball touch the man foot, it fumble. Like every time, like he's not like I don't know what's going on, DJ. You have to get it together. You're a way better player than that, bro. You're a way better player than that. You have to get it right. You have to get it right, bro. That's not the DJ we saw in the game against Saudi Arabia when you came and played for Jamaica. Something is off, bro. But I love what you did yesterday, DJ, when you stood up for the player, Amari Bell, because someone made that guy made a very harsh tackle on Amari Bell yesterday. Could have really took out Amari Bell before he even got to play a game in the Premier League. And I love how Daniel Johnson was just saying to the guy, I saw his mouth saying that that was a very dangerous tackle. It was. It was a very dangerous tackle, especially the follow through. It was a very dangerous tackle there. JT, I was saying, how come we didn't win the group? It was winnable, a winnable group. St. Kitts was the gift. Why we only come away? No, I think the gift was the Trinidad game. I think the gift was the Trinidad game because if you look at it, we only beat St. Kitts by one goal less than the US in a ball kick. Do the maths, one goal less we score against St. Kitts. So the game that we dropped the ball in is the Trinidad game, bro. US gave Trinidad 5. That's basically what it is. Remember, if US didn't score any goals against Trinidad, Jamaica wins the group. Jamaica would have a +8 goal average. It's Trinidad we dropped the ball against. All those goals that we got against Trinidad, we should have got in at least three. Trinidad should have picked up 6 from we. And that happened. We only give them 4. And another thing is they scored back 1. You see me I say? So at that rate is the Trinidad game. We drop points in that Trinidad game, bro. We drop. So now we either gonna play Guadeloupe or Guatemala or Canada. Okay, that's gonna be quite interesting. I would like to play Canada because Canada is playing this open style of football, and I think we would hurt them a lot. I would really like to play Canada, but Canada is not gonna win that group. So it's either gonna be Guadeloupe or Guatemala. And I think Guadeloupe might win that group, to be honest. I think Guadeloupe might win that group. Where is King? Why King not at the Gold Cup? Okay. I don't know what this guy is talking about. Look like him pro club wake up on the wrong side of bed. Bro, I don't know if you work for some kind of agent, but we're not gonna be talking about King today. Sorry about that, bro. Ravel play FIFA on his coach. Yeah, bro, he's playing FIFA on the coach. Dr. Driver said, JT, thank God you is not the coach. Ethan Pinnock started when he comes. Dr. Driver. Mops need to coach himself on air ball and 1v1 isolation. Yeah, he's just getting old, man. He's short. He's short. But the coach did play a high backline with Adrian Mariappa yesterday. That tells me that our team still got some quality, bro. You see what I mean? This team still got some quality. Whisper is young, but the kid plays with more ball sense than Burke. Burke need to glue to the bench. This man said Burke need to glue to the bench. Oh, it not easy, bro. Whisper slowly gaining his confidence, taking on players and missing them decisively, says well. Boys Clark did one roll the ball or build a vibes. That's why him run out. What kind of vibes in my build, bro? You need to stay at the goal, bro. He ain't too hot. Me see him run out and I say it's a young goalie this. Game is leaving Nicholson. I don't know what happened to Shamar, bro, but he must go figure it out. Cause I tell people say like Shamar them when some players, if we start get some top young strikers, it's gonna force the coach's hand. Let's say Whisper end up start fire at Chelsea. We know say Whisper Mikel Antonio is sure for there. and then we have a next striker just pop up, a next young striker who are fire. It's gonna be between Shaman Nichols and Corey Burke who's gonna be getting dropped. Yeah, them players they have to figure it out. You know what I mean? They have to figure out if they want to improve. DJ will not be in our team once we get our mids. I think so, Owen. I think he's getting left as well, man. There's a few of these players that I think he's getting left. I think he's getting left too, bro. Uh, he's getting left, bro. Russell can't be relied on to seal out games or step up the game. Okay. DJ had a good half for me, JT, to be fair. I don't know where you saw that, bro. Every time DJ touch the ball, him fumble it. Every time the ball just like catch up on them foot or something like. Me no know, bro. It's happening to him a lot. His first touches are just not clean enough. They're not clean enough, bro. I don't know, bro. Maybe somebody else can explain it. Straight red. JT, I wouldn't say what went wrong. We can't. Okay. What went wrong? Okay, he may be talking about the if it was in the EPL would have been a red. Yeah, that guy definitely tackled pretty hard there. Hello, hello. We as Jamaicans need to do better when analyzing football. So because we beat St. Kitts 5-0, there wasn't any noticeable problems. All we will improve going. Yeah, Ames, that I want Ames. That's why I always keep my mindset firm and clear, and I don't get swing. I don't let the audience swing me. What me I go do on YouTube? I don't let the audience swing me, brother. You see what me even write about the game yesterday? A lot of people say when me say potential is can there be an upset? I just want to have the discussion because at the end of the day, it's football, and some people are say, "Yo, JT, Lego for me." So, oh, if you write that in a title, and I'm like, bro, as them say, if you want to hide something from black people, you put in a book, dog. Come like if you want to hide something from black people, you put in a YouTube video. If people them just look on the title, and them not even seen a video, I say Jamaica wins the game 4-1. That was my prediction. 4-1 for the game. And some people still say, yo, no. Look at how St. Kitts start the game yesterday. It's because them just don't have the focus as well to carry through. They made it very difficult for us. They made it very difficult for us. And the goal that we scored first, we kind of unlocked them and broke their confidence, was our own goal. Is that own goal that Paris crossed it in and it went in and it kind of shattered their confidence. But they were making it very difficult for us. They were making it very, very difficult for us. I think they were making it very difficult. So there are things where I saw what went wrong. We didn't focus again in that last quarter of the game, 20 minutes to go. We keep losing focus there, bro. You see what I'm saying? We keep losing focus there. And you see, the moment we tighten that up, our team is going to be amazing, bro. The moment we can tighten that up, that's when we can lock out some teams and get them 1-0 result there, bro. We have to work on tighten up at that 70-minute mark to the 90-minute. We lose a little bit of focus when the team gets a bit weird, like a bit jiggy, like the man them get confused. And yeah, we need to sort that out so we can close out games and then we can become a more solid team. Just like how the 98 Jamaican football team. Remember that the team they didn't lose like 50 something games at home in the stadium. It was 50 something games. Because anytime that Jamaican team score, you know, so them are close out the game in a Jamaica. Or them if them plan to draw the match, them are gonna draw it. Those guys knew how to focus for 90 minutes. So we have to get that focus back. That's what we need, that focus for the entire 90. And I see the problem is at the 70-minute mark. We have to close out the games. St. Kitts played extremely low block, if you notice, in the first half. Yeah, in the first half, and the light-skinned guy there, he made some pretty good plays there in defense to really hold us back a bit there. JT, I wouldn't say that what went wrong can't control the others' games. We have to beat what's in front of us. Yeah, man. I don't, as I said, I think, bro, Jamaica, for me, as I said, if the coach gets out of the first round for me, that's enough. I swear to you. Looking on what I'm looking at right now, the coach coming out of the first, I want to win it, obviously. But the coach getting also, because, bro, if the coach did fail to get out of the first round, it would have been a lot of problems. It would have been big problems, bro. A lot of people would are in an uproar. You know, them local coach and then them local man, they're going to say, you see it? Tapa go a semi-final with this side. See Tapa win with Mount Pleasant there. Make a job back for Tapa. At that, me never did want people. So me say, me just want the coach get out of the first round and we calm things down. Whatever happened from here for me is a bonus, bro. Because I've seen enough progress being made where I know we're gonna get better. I know we're on a good path, bro. You see what I say? I know we're on a good path. So I just wanted yeah, what happened to the what happened, bro? Me need to set up my OBS. I'm waiting on this thing, bro, for my OBS. I'm waiting on this software that I need because I'm running on a MacBook. So I need to run this thing through it. You know I'll go on soon. So because StreamYard is, as you can see, the look at demo StreamYard thing up here. So that's what I don't like about it. A demo. And the camera quality is much weaker on StreamYard, bro. It's much better on OBS. It's much cleaner. And the stream, and I like when the comments are coming up on the stream, so I don't have to click on each one and read it. I like that with when I'm doing OBS, when the comments are coming up and I can just read it and it flows. Here, you have to find out the comment there. More quality in the team shows other players' weakness. Yeah, man. So that me say Young Kings Entertainment, more quality in the team I show Daniel Johnson weakness, Shamar Nichols weakness, Kahim Paris weakness, Boza weakness. I think that's what's happening here. Even Jonathan Russell, bro. Jonathan Russell came on the first game for in that Mexico game, and we're like, yo, damn, John Russell is the man. And then we start see like Leon Daly and Demarai Gray them a fire up on a different level, and Latibo Deer them out, and Kevin Lambert them out. We said, Jaja, look like Russell them up to pace, up to speed. Look like Johnson them up to speed. That's what me I tell us, brother. When all the next two cutting edge player come in, so man, I forgot to say, yo, bro, yeah, man, I hate that in a bossy. Some of them fans here love man, not Jamaica. We win 5 love and make history. Jamaica never score 10 goals in our group stage. So what you want we do now, Douglas? What you want we do? Drink a bag juice with you or pop a bottle of champagne, or what you want we do, Douglas? Like the man them a give them opinion on the game. What you want we do now? Just tell me. Cause me don't know. And everybody frightened for that the 10 goal, brother. A 10 goal against Trinidad and St. Kitts. A them thing they did make Tapa have his side so long on us. Say Tapa the most winningest record. A St. Kitts and Trinidad we still beat my youth. Nobody get ahead on yourself. St. Kitts that come like a Cayman Islands on his side that we beat, brother. We not beat no big side. Yeah, so we scored 10 goals. Like Trinidad and St. Kitts, the two cricket country, we scored 10 goal against my youth. Jamaica took a long in the first half to break down St. Kitts. Yeah, because they played. Yeah, but Douglas, football is not perfect. Shamar just not on farm right now. A farm not on farm, you call it. You don't know if a fourth farm him there, fifth farm. But he needs to go a sixth farm. You need to get some cape. Shamar, you need to get your cape and end up in sixth farm, brother, because right now, you not pass the CXC them dog. You not score. You score them low. Now score Boza. Now score, brother. Boza just out of form. We already saw it from the 2 friendly games coming to Gold Cup. He has. When was the last time Boza scored for Jamaica? It must against Mexico one time, man. In the World Cup qualifier. I can't remember the last time Boza scored for Jamaica. Bro, let's not talk about who's getting left in the middle of this campaign. Some players did better than others, but as far as who's being left out, we're not there yet. No, bro, it's obvious, bro. Some players are left themselves, G. I know we are left them that away ripple effects. Some man are left out themselves by them performance, and there's players who are elevating themselves by Latibo there, bro. If you're in England right now and you're looking at this player, let's say you're a club like a championship club who finished barely didn't make it to the Premiership last year, this season, or you are a club just going in the Premiership, you want to get a player like this for cheap. Cause you're like, whoa, this man have an engine, bro, and he looks like he's in very good shape. He's tracking back a lot. So I think Latibody Kevin Lambert made a name for himself. I think Leon Daly has recovered in these past two games. Because trust me, if people at Aston Villa was watching Leon Bailey in the USA game, they would have thought, whoa, you know what I mean? Well, he recovered in this game because he missed a lot of goals in the last game as well. So he recovered very well in this game. At least they're saying that Mikel Antonio might be off to Saudi Arabia, right? Them say Mikel Antonio look like a Saudi Arabia, the big money I fling out. So hey, Antonio, if you get to go down, they go grab off the bag, brother. I just don't know how. That league is gonna be competitive after a while. You see me? It's just gonna be a different lifestyle down in Saudi Arabia. At least we were able to make 500 passes. I think it was 471 passes, right? Going forward, we need an average about 550. Yeah, man, that's something we may kind of clock in on Wells. But I think it was 471 passes. I think I have the stats here on my phone. You can look on the Gold Cup page. There was a drop off in quality with changes made to the starting 11. Yeah, man. But I saw the starting 11 yesterday as uh, what you call it, man? I saw it yesterday as a experiment to try out a different combination when we play. Let's say we're down by one goal. I saw a formation there, or saw play as a combination on the field that we can move to that combination to get moving. There was there was time when Corberg and everybody on the field, and the formation was very open. But we also look like we can give up goals in that formation, but it looked like a formation we can use to go all out with the right amount of players. If we play like that, we can go all out, coming back from a 1-0 down or something. Because remember when I tell you, say, you know, that's the problem I always had with the 4-4-2. The 4-4-2 tends to trap you in a way where it's very compact, and you're not able to come back from 1-0 or 2-0 down. And this is why it's important. I think in this game, the coach went about trying different things and knowing what he can revert to if something doesn't work. You saw that Jonathan Russell combination, Latibodir. The Kevin Lambert Latibodir combination is a bit more defensive and a bit more solid. I think in that combination, he depends more on the front three, Leon Bailey and Demarai Gray, to do more. Yesterday, I realized we didn't depend on them so much as the midfield was functioning. Though Russell was a bit slow, the midfield was still functioning, and I saw build-up plays happening. I saw movement, rhythm happening there in the midfield, and so we didn't really Demarai Gray and them wasn't. We didn't really need them to do work too hard. So I think there was some good signs there. We saw some good things there. We saw some really good things there. Tapa got a lot of lucky wins too. Even, yeah, bro. Tapa don't want Tapa kill my vibe today. Didn't get to watch but I see where Whisper completed the most dribbles created, two chance. Bro, what the hell? I have time, bro. Watch a whole team and Whisper, brother. 8 minutes. Whisper get pan the field, in bro. Kevin Stewart. Whisper got 8 minutes on the field, bro. Jamaica played over 96 minutes of football yesterday, and Whisper got about 8 or 10 or something. So I don't know, bro. It wasn't that what Whisper did. Whisper just did what Whisper did. You gave a young kid who believes in himself 10 minutes and him come out there and try everything. But there was a whole nother bigger game happened yesterday, bro. So a whole nother game happened yesterday, bro. Today is not a whisper discussion, to be honest with you. Whisper is good. Yesterday also showed me that, he's still young. You see me, I say, but he's gonna get there. He's around the right people. Yeah, man. And the coach makes such a brilliant move by bringing Whisper. Get Whisper that experience. Like, it was such a brilliant move. People, hit the like button, people. We can't just have 50. Better we just cut off the show, yeah, man. Because we only have 50 like on the video. And we have 170 people in here. I waste my pressure, I waste my time, dog. This cannot be right. This is on. But just a chat of just a chat of mouth about football, bro. And we only have 50 like, bro. Make we know if we fit any show or where, man. Cause wake up and I put in some effort and the people them not even appreciate it by hit the like button, bro. I must joke thing this. I feel joke thing this, dog. People, when we reach 100 like, we can start back the show, people. Because if we can get 100 like, just like cause me have to do my setup and as me I say, come on and analyze the game. You notice me not do watch along in bro. Me watch the game and put on my notes to come talk about the football today. You see me I say? So me can up here and people just a watch. Just a watch and not even participate, bro. By just clicking a like button. Me even ask the people them say, yo, we not send them going on 95 job. We not ask if you know what I'm saying. There's a like on the video, bro. People hit a like. We did a 73 likes on the video. We could get a 100 likes so we can start back the show. Cause you notice when we ask for like, you see some people, um, no, bro, this is art. This is something, bro. I'm drinking apple juice, and this is not early morning, bro. It's 18 minutes to 3 p.m. over here, bro. So almost 3 p.m., brother. Cause you see when we ask for like on the video, we can see one whole of people disappear, So yeah, man, we met them people that yeah, man, we make them people that disappear. Cause we know them people like we go at some other show and slander me in the comment section. But them want to come sit down and hitch up and watch for free. Me rather just work with a few people than we work with me, brother. I saw me see it, especially in the new area. You know, have to try. You're not gonna get everybody to rate you, people. So me, I go work. So the fans them, we always over here with we, and we are chop up the football. Make us see if we can get the video to 100 likes on it. We did 84, 16 more we need. We need 16 more and we can start back issue and chop up the thing. So we make them people that whenever like the video, we did just over here catch information for basically call me name in the comment section of some other show or some things. Yeah, man, them people, we may just make them go on. So we narrow it down to the people that we actually here for talk football. Yeah, man. Emery Kids, yeah, man. We just hit the like button. We need 10, 11 more likes and we kick off back a show. 11 more likes. Because be comments me there I read people. Which comment me upon? Me upon Fabian Full. Temperature in California yesterday. Me see. We need 11 more likes on the video, man. Let me see if we reach 11 more likes. We need 9 more likes. 9 more likes on the video. Okay. Yeah, man. Real ill baller, man. Almost 3 o'clock over here in the evening, brother. I don't know. Now, man, man, say me I drink apple tan in the morning. No. I mean, I love to have a bucket of apple tan, you know. Long time I not drink them thing there. How much we need, 5 more likes, people. Cause so when we reach 100 likes, me nobody ask for likes again, bro. We just do the show, So once you reach 100 likes, the likes business, the like argument done. You see me? See it? So we need 2 more like. Any 2 or 3 more person click the like button. I'll make you rev up at the show, people. Cause I don't come disrupt the show, brother. 1 more like, people, and we reach. 1 more like, and we reach a bill Spanish show. And we kick off back the show. All right. Get there. It reach. Now, temperature. Yeah, man. The temperature yesterday in California, man. Wow, the temperature was up, man. Steel Dragon say, yo, remember when me tell you about DJ? Me know, man. Use a player with use a person always I said DJ. He's missing some things, man. He's missing. He's not firing on all cylinder, man. He's not firing on all cylinder. Enough man game gone when the team gets stronger. I agree. That's what I said earlier, bro. It's not like we want to look too much ahead, you know. It's just the obvious thing that's gonna happen, you know. Some man game are gonna disappear when the team gets stronger, Parry. That's just all the thing I'll go fire. The thing I go just get stronger and you go just see some man when you start look, you know say you can start left either Shamar, Kahim Paris, Daniel Johnson, um, Corey Burke. That was 5 player. So we have 5 player that's already line up where them 5 players they are gonna end up struggle if you make that team are going forward. Um Kahim Paris, Shamar Nicholson, Corey Burke, and who are the next one? Daniel Johnson, that's 4. Somebody else did them man. Javian Brown, him take time I play better, but him not fixed good yet. Cause I feel so when we get some other right back, him not problem too. So we have 5 players right now out of the 23-man squad. We have 3 goalkeeper. So out of 20 players, we have 15 solid players, but 5 man up on the edge right now. We might get left off of the bus sooner or later. I promise you. Next time, one of them man they will get mixed up. One of them will get left. Them will get left one by one too. I don't think the coach want dash them just so against a lesser opponent and look like a type of player. I'm score penalty against Qatar. Yeah, man, Corey Skirt. Uh, the passing of the ball between the players is getting better. No, so all right, Patrick Cameron. Yesterday, as I was saying in the Reggaeboyz Nation group, while the game was happening, I said, people, I enjoy this. I enjoy that St. Kitts came out in this game and they made it a bit difficult for Jamaica early on. A lot of fans thought that Jamaica would have just went into that game and just scored a barrage of goals. I thought that would be good, but it would actually not be that fun. That doesn't really improve you. That's like inflation. It's like inflating your actual true character or your true equality. I think Jamaica needs to. It's like a person living above their means. I think we are where we are right now, where we were having a difficult time breaking down St. Kitts. We're still a good team. It doesn't change the fact that we're a good team. But I wanted them to push back a little. And I saw Jamaica did show some class, even with them pushing back. So that was very good. That was very good that they pushed back. You see what I mean? And gave Jamaica some opportunities there. I reach team play. The team played really well yesterday, said Ian Campbell. Yeah, man, Ian Campbell. And remember, the coach made 5 changes, right? Kahim Paris came in for Bobby Reed. Um, Damian Lowe, Mariapa came in for Lowe. Um Russell came in for Lambert, and Amari Bell came back in for Taxi Lawrence, and I think Lambikisa in for Javian Brown. So there was a lot of changes and we still function. Guys, I'm telling you, it's the first time in a long time that we can say we see where our team is trying to go. And every time I watch that game again, I said, man, Ravel Morrison must be turning in his living grave right now, not being in a game like that yesterday. It would be so easy for Ravel. Bad idea to wear a black jersey in the heat. Oh God, no! But it was our away kit. That's the thing. That was our away kit, like bro. Yeah, it was our away kit. Yeah, I don't think they talked about that in a Wayne Harris. I don't think they really matched that out. Still did like the jersey still, but the heat, they were taking a lot of heat. Paris play good yesterday, bro. I don't know where you were watching football. The person named DNA football, bro. Paris was one of the worst players out there, bro. Paris is slow. He's not ready for this level, bro. To be fair, JT, the team will be picked based on who's in form. People tell me Doesn't the game look faster than Kahim Paris? Like I was remember what I was saying in the group last night, guys. The quality that we're getting is showing that. Remember, we call for Kahim Paris. I was one of them on YouTube. I miss say people, we have to watch or we call for players like Kahim Paris and Norman Campbell. Them guys, they are spectators on the field. Every time Paris get the ball, look when he try pass the ball on the inside. The ball always get intercepted because he doesn't understand the speed of the defender closing down. He doesn't understand the speed of the defender closing down. Paris was sleeping, says Tevin Campbell. Yeah, bro, Paris was slow, my G. I don't know what you were watching. Him says Paris was watching the game from Paris. Yeah, man was in London, fam, in France, fam. Like, they got riots and stuff happening in Paris right now. Like, he was distracted with the riots or something, but he was not playing well last night. Yeah, Paris was behind the 8 ball, says Prince. Yeah, bro, anybody who watched the game, he just he was out there, man. It's not the money I talk about the jersey still. Paris was sleeping, movement, so jersey. I don't have the information on the jersey. Paris looked lost and confused about the system. Bro, I'm telling you, bro, when me see somebody write this, me know say a person did I watch the same game I watch, like, because Paris look lost, bro. Paris look lost. The level look way above him. The level look way, he just looks confused. He just look like a fast kid who you let go on a field, but you can't control him once he's out there. I don't know, bro. He has to get it together, because somebody will be taking his game. Uh, um, yeah, I don't know, bro. JT, how did Russell play? Ah, you see, Russell is a unique one, because Russell, I saw him string some beautiful passes, and he did break up a few tackles as well. Um, the thing is with Russell, he needs to be more active. He needs to get more active. Like, I understand that he's not gonna be like Latiba there, but I feel like there's times where he falls asleep and he's too calm. There's time when Russell is too calm, and I think that can take the life out of the game and the life out of an attack. And I don't want him to start get into this Ravel mode of back side. I hate that. I hate when I see it looks cool and it looks smooth and you slow down the play, side back. Yeah, it looks cool when you slow down the play, but it kills momentum sometimes. And I think Russell has shown that he can score goals as well. He was quite composed in front of goal, but he has to get more of a pep in his step. Ian Campbell, I think he needs a little bit more energy in the game. I think there's times where he looks like he's just look a bit lackadaisic, or just a little bit too casual or too relaxed in the game. We need him to wake up a bit, because he has the physique, he has the passing ability, he has the ability to close down the zone. Sometimes he needs to get more aggressive when making that tackle as well. I saw him made a really beautiful tackle yesterday, but that was after he lost the football by just not anticipating the player coming onto him, and he was just basically in cruise control, and he took the ball and he went and took it back. So Russell like, Latabadir is the man setting the tempo in the middle of the park. If you're not keeping up with Latabadir in the center of the park, just sit on the bench. Anybody that is who come into this team and they cannot keep up, because if you look at the tempo, Leon Bailey, Demarai Gray, Mikel Antonio, Latibadir, if you can't keep up with the tempo of this team, bro, it's not gonna work. It's not gonna work, because we got quick players out there, skillful players who can trigger the play very quickly. Obviously, sometimes you're gonna need that player who calms the play down and bring everything back in. Sometimes when the team is all over the place, you kind of get back that cohesion going. However, if you're not moving, if you're not working, just go and watch the game on the bench, bro. That's how we. But Russell, we got time for Russell, man. Russell is a young youth, and he scored last night. Man scored last night, and you can saw that it was a very important goal for him. This can do a lot for his confidence. That tells me that the coach plan for him to play the first half and DJ to play the second half. So there's a lot of positives as well. Russell, however, Russell is not a player that I would leave out of the team. Let me just get this very clear. Russell and those guys, we're working with those guys going forward, man. We're working with those young guys going forward. So let's not confuse that on YouTube here. Russell, we're keeping Russell, Bailey, Gray, Lambikisa, Latibodir. Um, we're keeping that Dujuan Whisper. You see me? I say that core of young guys there, bro. They're the future, bro. They're the future. So we gotta keep them, and then obviously the squad is gonna have the Mikkels and the Ethan and yeah, with Disha Bernard, we have to have that young nucleus, as well as having that mature experience around them to guide them. We want to have that. That's how you build a balanced team, because if you can have a, a bunch of young talented guys, but they just don't have nobody to lead them, so you have to have a mixture. I know people say, yo, we want to get the team down to this average age. Yeah, you're still going to have some guys in there 30 or over 30, because if until you're in a football dressing room, sometimes young guys can slack. In a football dressing room, sometimes young guys come into teams and they can slack off because they don't have a role model. Somebody setting that example of this is how we do things here. Training starts in 5 minutes. You should be out there. You should be ready. You should be warmed up. That's when you have a captain and a leader, you know what I mean? Like Andre Blake and those guys ready to go. You have to have those guys, no matter how talented you have a bunch of youngsters, you have to have those leaders in your team. Very important. And anybody who played football, trust me, you need that. You know the importance of that. Jamaica need to be consistent after the Gold Cup by calling up the same 23. I think the coach would do that in a Young Kings, but I think we also have to be prepared for a similar situation like what happened in Austria, where players are just not popping up. I think it's gonna happen. But I think what we need to focus on, Young Kings, is the coach. Each window, we're supposed to have a fine. Each window, we need to find one or two players to widen the pool. And when I say find two players, I mean quality. In the Trinidad game, we found Whisper, Lambikisa. Those two players, two nice young players, came through with us. In the Jordan game and the Qatar game, Dishar Bernard, Kevin Lambert, I think those two, and Latibodir, those three players came out of that window. So we got 5 players out of 2 windows. So that's what we have to continue building on that. We have to continue building on that. Each window, we're supposed to find at least 1 or 2 players who can fill a gap, and just not any players, quality players as well. We have to focus on that. Russell too slow. All right, Prince Abid Russell. Russell is good if we're not under pressure. We can't start him in. Yeah, man, but we're not gonna throw him away. He's one where we're gonna work with too, bro, because he has the ability to pass that football. He passes that ball very accurately, and we need accurate passers in our team if we're gonna be able to maintain any level of position. I want Jamaica to get to a place where we can at least average 40 to 50% position every game, no matter who we're playing against. Or if it's Argentina, we're supposed to can average 40%. That's where I want us to get to. So, but for that to happen, you have to have players in the team who feels composed when they're under pressure. That's what you need, innit? Paris not ready. Yeah, man. Paris have to go back to the drawing board, man. Paris has to go back to the drawing board. Kevin Stewart said 365 score says we need 500 passes. We made 500 passes, 4 31 completed. Okay. Okay, so maybe I'm going to have to complete it passes because remember in a couple of them passes, the guy in Paris is probably in it where he passed it to nobody. He's very good at that. He's very good at passing it in a space where there's nobody there. Karim Paris, I don't know how you figure that out if it's a new style in football where you pass the ball and there's nobody from your team is in the vicinity. You have to get better on that, my brother. You have to get better on that. You have a great speed. I like the recovery speed. I think you came back on a play where you lost the ball. And Karim Paris, every time you get the ball on the wing, you stop the ball and you wait till somebody come to tackle you. It's so ridiculous, bro. Like I don't know where you learned to play football, Karim Paris. No, that I just thought about it. It just actually got me upset. I just remember that about the game last night. He kept doing this thing, people. They passed the ball to him on the wing and he just stopped and wait till the defenders come. Then he tried to pass it at the last minute. I'm like, bro, I don't know what style is that. Kyle Paris, come on, bro. Get it together, man. Get it together. That's so ridiculous, bro. I don't know why you were doing that. That was silly, actually, bro. I don't know why you keep holding the ball till somebody come tackle you. That's so ridiculous, man. Russell, good player, could be faster on the ball. Lateral movement is slow. You know, yeah, man. I think he's work in progress. Bailey is looking in form right now. Movement, Devin. A one game Bailey fire in another last game. You know, I him get the man of the match for me, as me said. He played a perfect game. I couldn't ask him. I can't look on one thing where Leon Bailey do and ask for him do anything else. Only thing else left for him to do was score in that game, bro. He did everything right, and that's how we're gonna keep it on this show, because only the honest people them know. Say Jay Taylor give players their credit when they get their credit, but when they don't get their credit, when you don't play for credit, you don't listen. Pitney don't go out. Listen, people, you don't go out. They go get trouble and your mother buy ice cream gear. Your parents don't reward you for bad behavior. I'm not anybody's parents, but as a fan, we don't reward. You don't get ice cream and champagne for making a mess on the park. I don't care who you are. When you play well, you can bask in the glory of the fans just hyping you up or whatever that comes with that. You see what I mean? But when you just make sure you're able to bask in the glory of when you don't play well as well. That's what comes with it. People need to just be realistic, man. I keep it 100. As I said, Leon Bailey is the man of the match for me in this game that just played last night. He played perfect. A lot of people are not going to hear this part. Hey, boy, JT, you still over here live on the man name? Still live for Lowy Baller, man. You live on Baller name. Yeah, I mean, I say, that's when me hear people say that, I say, okay, that's another person who can't read very well or probably listen very well. So we don't get affected by those people. Boza for bench. I think IT, we all know what's happening with Boza. Um and I don't know when Boza is gonna get it back together. And Boza should have actually try fire up this Gold Cup. Boza should have tried to fire up this Gold Cup and see if him can get a starting job in his team, bro. He should try to fire up this Gold Cup to see if he can get a starting job in his team because he's not getting starting time at his club. He's not starting at his club. So he needed to do this. He should have tried to Boza. This should have been a big tournament for Boza. JT Russell play somewhat like Jorginho, slow and laid back, simple pass, but the movement isn't there yet. Yeah, Jeremy and Blake, I'm not showing away Jonathan Russell. People will understand football say, bro, listen, Jonathan Russell, he just needs guidance, bro. Wait till this coach, and this is why the coach is, and trust me, keeping him on the bench and he's training with the team and he's improving, it's only going to it's only going to develop a level of hunger. You see me I say it's going to develop a level of hunger. Let me run through them comment audience and then me let you in so we can kind of catch up. Boza drop off a farm. I like the coach giving Whisper a game. We have some good players, says Owen. Boza coming. Boz and Corey coming home. Antonio, Bailey, Gray, Latti starts every game. Yeah, man, those players need drilling, man. That's why there's a professional system that rates players. Paris had a 7.3. Marlon, me know say Paris is one of your baller though. But Marlon, Paris is one of your baller, but Kahim Paris was one of the worst players for Jamaica last night. Me know that. Come on. Paris is one of your baller, Marlon. Me know that. Me know that, Marlon. Paris, you rate Paris like whoa. And Marlon is you have him number. Like you need to talk to him, brother. Go and watch a game, Marlon. Every time them pass the ball, give him on the wing, him stop the ball and wait till the defender come, if he come tackle him. Like I don't know what he's doing. So Marlon, you probably have his number. You want leader them. Leader them have him number, man. Call him and tell him say he need to cut out that crap, brother. He needs to cut that crap. Man, them make Whisper look like one with XP. Maggie is 23, says IT push, and he said, speaking of Ethan, what's the current status? Should we just forget? I said El Junior, I said I don't want Ethan. If Ethan Pinnock comes in right now, he should come in as a safety net, brother. I don't think should be coming in. I don't think Ethan Pinnock should be coming in to start or anything like that right now. That's gonna disrupt. I think we need to focus on what we have right now. And Ethan Pinnock can come in and support and come off the bench or something. God almighty. Boz and Paris and Burke can stay at their club. So here's some people there, Marlon. There are people that are telling you, like, I'm not the only one who saw that Paris. I know Marlon is saying there's professionals who rank the players and rate them, but it didn't take a professional to see that Paris was not impressive last night. Thank God. Thank God people who like me who are unprofessional can still recognize an unimpressive player on the park because he wasn't last night, brother. May I tell him all, and if him a fire, may I tell us him a fire, and he's not firing. I saw that in the game, in the friendly games. He need a mental check. He need that check. I'm telling you, he has that syndrome. I just diagnosed him. He has the Junior Fleming Lamar Walker syndrome, bro. He has that same syndrome where their mind is not in sync with the game. It's like they're stuck to how they're playing. Like they're not flowing with the game, bro. They're doing their own thing within a game. Like I don't get it. I spot that in him in the friendlies, and I see it play out last night again. He was on the sideline just waiting on the players to come and tackle him. I like the Mario Phillips, nice energetic player. Yeah, but Demarai Phillips is a nice, energetic player as well, but he's wild as well. He's another loose cannon as well. You know what I mean? He's like Paris on them. You see it? He's another loose cannon. So I don't know how much loose cannon we can have in the team at once, brother. We have to let some of them develop at some other place and then we bring them in later. Probably coach I use him for draw defenders. Yo, JT, you need to give the ball at them time, bro. How much time? The time him have 90 minutes for show us what he got. These are ballers, DNA, football. These are ballers playing at the professional level. Brother, remember said the whole of we a ball for in Paris we come play for Jamaica last year, no? DNA footballer. We a ball for Paris come play, no, bro. And when the man come play, we have the same now fire because what we were seeing at his club just looks better than what he's showing when he's in the Jamaican jersey, bro. If we're gonna be honest about Junior Fleming them and Lamar Walker them, we have to be honest about Kaim Paris as well. And I was honest about Norman Campbell when I saw Norman Campbell in the Gold Cup World Cup qualifiers. I don't think a lot of people remember that Norman Campbell played in that first game in Mexico. He played in that first game in Mexico where Shamar scored. And he missed an open opportunity. And he was just very fast, but he's he's not composed. Fast, but not composed. JT, Paris, I'm not impressed. If the next call up he does not make it, I understand. it come like we have some people actually has to walk one out there, bro. Bro, the coach is going to have a headache when Pino come to the squad. Right now, Bernard low and undroppable. Yeah, man. Me love the look, man. Love your look. I must say, everybody up. Yeah, man. The thing up, man. The back line look like a tyrant right now, man. You be not lie, man. Bernard was a steal, brother. Bernard was a steal. Me not lie, bro. We find a gem, dog. Because Bernard, we not in a no rush for Bernard develop. We're not in any rush for Bernard to get where he needs to get to. That's the point, you know. We have Ethan Pinnock and Damian Lowe right now for go and hold the fort down while them player develop. So we're not even in no rush. And you can see that with time, he's just gonna become confident, especially in CONCACAF. He's gonna be like, yo, I can do this like it's my vacation, bro. I can just pull up and just, but hey, he looked the part, bro. I like how dominant or dominating he is in the air when he's going up for those aerial duels, because Jamaica always have issues defending against those. I always call that out. Um, Bernard was the player of the match. Oh my God. Yeah, he was and the goal. He had the offensive goal, people. He had that offensive goal. I still let you in there, Odin, but I'm in the rhythm right now. I still let you in. He's in that offensive. He scored. You don't see that Maggie in the reverse in not there, bro. I don't even know what you're talking about, bro, with Maggie. Tell that to Fuzzy. No man, Fuzzy has got the Grammy Award for being the practically the coach that doesn't really coach. I don't really know what Fuzzy does, but he tends to. I think he just travels with the team, or they put his name on the paper as the coach because maybe there's a secret coach in the cloud. But I don't know. I don't know who's coaching the team. Fuzzy just always looks lost when he's coaching. He just doesn't know what's going on. I don't know, bro. And it's not just Fuzzy's fault, bro. That are those guys that I see playing, they're just so very undeveloped. That are those guys. And I'm not gonna just blame Fuzzy. A matter of fact, J Russ, this time I'm not just gonna blame Fuzzy. Looking at those guys, some of those guys are just not, they're just too raw, bro. Some of those kids are just raw talent who just doesn't get it. Fuzzy can't make some of those kids be better in a week, bro. Some of those kids are just not that good. They're just wild and uncomposed with the football and just do some madness. You can see the difference when what is it? Connor what was the kid name? Coven. When Coven on the ball, you can see the difference with a kid who is developed. He wants to solo on the play and play. So I think if Fuzzy had enough developed players, he would actually look better as a coach. And maybe it's Fuzzy left and right. But I'm gonna say this right now. This team is not Fuzzy fault, bro. The kids are just not good enough. They're undeveloped, they're raw as hell, they're wild, they're just not composed. They don't have the fundamentals. Aston Wenger, I was watching last night actually a tape and I dropped it in the group where he talked about the stages of development from 8 to 12, learning the fundamentals from this age to 18, what you want, and then what he looks for the mindset from 18 to 21 or something. Bro, these guys don't have the fundamentals, bro. They don't have the fundamentals. So I'm not gonna beat Fuzzy this time. And so me beat Fuzzy all the time. These guys are just wild and uncomposed, and it's not Fuzzy fault, bro. It's not Fuzzy fault. The players are just not good enough. That's it. The players are not good enough. And me beat Fuzzy with the under 20 team where big up yourself up and running Marcus. You see me? I said we beat Fuzzy when he had a more developed team. Reward another coaching job. Yeah, man. Me understand what you said, Jairus, but Jairus, like me can blame Fuzzy for the under 20 team, Jairus, where we had more developed players. Where in that competition, Fuzzy just didn't handle the combinations well. He just kept substituting Tyler Roberts for this kid James. and it was Duncan McKenzie was just out there making a mess. The the whole thing. It was just like, yeah, it was right. It was right. But when I look at that game yesterday, I just saw a bunch of rough diamonds where you're wondering if it's a limestone this or a diamond. But those kids aren't not ready, bro. Those kids aren't far from ready. They're just full of speed and can play some football, but they're not developed. They're not close to them kids. They need time, bro. Most of them Jamaican youths that me see out there, they need a year or two of being in a good football environment where you actually they have to basically learn backwards. They have to go back to the fundamentals. They can't run off the ball. They're not composed. You have a kid out there, number 10. He just wants to shoot from everywhere. There's no anticipation. There's no awareness. So it's pure madness, bro. Yo, we'll chop it up next time. Getting on a flight. The internet poor. Yo, big up yourself, Odin. Odin, them catch flight like white ice. Big up yourself, my G. um, Odin said, all right. JT, the future looks brighter for the Reggaeboyz. Yeah, not the CFC team. No. Fuzzy is, what the person I said, Fuzzy is the coach that kills the younger team. I don't think Fuzzy killed that team, bro. I think the kids are not good enough. That's just it. I disagree with this one this time. They're not good enough, bro. You should watch it. Actually, you can see Eva Coven and Tyler Roberts. You can see the different level of development, even though they weren't the best. They didn't play that well. But you can see that they were developed differently than the kids. Jamaica had a left back yesterday. I don't even know what that kid was doing. We had a left back out there yesterday for the CSC game, and I'm like, Jesus Christ! I wonder if this youth parents pay some money if you get him to go. Cause what the hell is he doing? Do you just run up and down like even don't know if he pass the ball when him just make some big kick, him just do a bag of foolishness, bro. So I'm like, yeah, we I don't know, bro. I think any youth team you're taking with Jamaica, bro, you have to have them at least for 6 months straight to a year for us to qualify. And you have to have a pro license coach with them to basically try if you take 2 months to teach them the basics back again, and then teach them how to be composed, and then try to teach them how to play together. You need at least 6 to 7 months with any Jamaican youth team if you're gonna use so many local based players. They're just not developed well enough to put them together on the fly so quickly and get them to produce at a high level. It's not possible. It's not possible. I promise you that. No matter how much we try this nonsense, it's not possible, guys. It's not possible. I don't think John Wall could have get those guys to do anything differently. They're just not composed. They're just not ready. Just like how maybe that's even why John Wall have to stick around with this team. Cause I realize, say, yo, Jaja, them know you can use them. I go down and so go give me headache right now. No, you see what Coach Jaime Hallgrim so quickly did? He quickly started removing the pieces that's not gonna work for him, and him just basically just him just basically start building team. That's what you have to do, bro. You start build your team and drop the baggage. You get me? You drop the baggage. We just need to improve. This person says we just need to continue to improve even against higher ranked teams. Yeah, I don't know which one of the teams we're talking about right now. So I have to go skip some other part there. I was referring J Rossi, I was referring to him failing and being rewarded another. Yeah, that's a whole another politics thing there, so a politics alone make Fuzzy have that the job because he cannot be on his actually like quality. Bro, I don't know why Lenny Hyde cannot coach a Jamaica youth team. I would just like to know from the president of the Football Federation, why isn't Lenny Hyde allowed to coach any of the youth teams? I think Lenny Hyde is the only person that I've seen with a youth team that made progress from one game to another game. Bro, I don't know why Lenny Hyde, bro, I'm not biased to nobody, bro. I don't know why Lenny Hyde cannot coach a youth team in Jamaica. I think the moment Lenny Hyde coach any youth team in Jamaica, we're going places, people. If it was Lenny Hyde, number one, Lenny Hyde would have got dim because Lenny Hyde know if he control them while youth, you know. Him know how to get them together. You know. Lenny Hyde know how to organize them. For some reason, Lenny Hyde seem like him know how to get these kids to play together. I watched Lenny Hyde in that all high school game where they took those kids to Florida, to Miami, and have you see me? I don't have a pro license. I don't care if him have a pro license or if him have a driver's license. Him better than the whole of them coaches. Brother, you should look at the game where the man coached the kids them in Florida. Like the team reached today and they might play the same day hours. Bro, them still go compete. You see the next game, them play, you just see, you exactly can see what Lenny Hyde tell them to do, and the youth them start doing. The team just run over the next team. All in at the finals when they played against Inter Miami in a tough game. The Jamaica All School competed fiercely against that team. You can see the thing, brother. Uh, yeah, bro. Yeah, bro. Lenny Hyde have a bike license, bro. The man need to be one of the coach them. Why Lenny Hyde cannot coach one of the team them, bro? Not qualified. Also, he has failed before. No, I'm just saying, but when he failed, Peter Mystic, and which lies him have? Because obviously them one of the JFF people that me look like. Me no know, bro. The man, well, I never see maybe him fail already. Fuzzy did fail already, bro. Lenny and Dookie is the best coach. Bro, Lenny Hyde, bro. The man, when me look also upon the team, bro, the man build the Clarendon, the Costa Cup team. Like, it was like a mini pro team, bro. It was a mini pro team on Messi. And the way of the man system still, all if the player them while the him system keep them in place, bro. JT, it wasn't the top players Lenny had. Yeah, bro, I just believe I mean I know Lenny Hyde personally, bro. Me just when me watch the man team them just look organized and them you can see what they're doing, bro. You can see what they're doing. That's all I'm saying. You can see what they're doing when him got coach team them. That Clarendon College team, bro, they just looked amazing, dog. They just look in sync. It was this long, big, long ball, and they just they looked in rhythm, bro. They and that's what this team was missing that Fuzzy was coaching. So I don't know why Lenny Hyde cannot coach one of them team there, brother. Somebody says Speed can go to hell because unfortunately, look at Mr. Speed is one of the persons why Lenny Hyde cannot coach a team. Supposedly lacks the fee for required license. So why Lenny Hyde not go take the license? People, not give Lenny Hyde a call, people. Me need to forget. Maybe that's need to be my first interview, people. Me need to interview Lenny Hyde. Yeah, man. We need to interview some people with them no want in our program, them, yeah, man. Instead, because we are some outside, I know. So we need to get some outsider Spanish show. Siobhan, make that link there up in people. He failed the course, they said. No, me need to hear from Lenny Hyde myself. Just like how them come and tell I say, CONCACAF call them and tell them say, them a go ban YouTuber for a press conference. Me no believe them. Anything them want to say, brother, me need to find out for myself. Me not trust nobody when it come to the football thing, brother. I be a liar than thief in that thing, brother. Siobhan, make a link for me. See if I can get Lenny Hyde, brother. I'm ever gonna make a New York link too. That's somebody I would love to interview. I'm always impressed with his teams, brother. I'm always impressed with his youth teams. It didn't work out in the JPL, but obviously it was a lot of problems happening there. But you know, I would see him. I think one coach used to coach Harbour View to one man, the name Jeffrey Maxwell, right? I think when we look at youth, Jeffrey Maxwell did win everything. And I don't think Jeffrey Maxwell was allowed to coach any of the national teams. I think they were saying the same thing that he didn't have a qualification as well. Jeffrey Maxwell, I think this Indian looking brother, I think he was winning a lot of things with Harbor View and thing. I'm not sure, but I remember when he was small, that man was always doing interviews after winning something. I don't know, bro. You see me? He was always doing interviews after winning. So it looked like it's another case like that where these people are just like holding out on these people, bro. And that's what we need to get away from, bro. Every time Mr. Dunswell just try to put at Jeffrey was a national coach, bro. Maxwell was a national coach for a while. Okay, and it didn't work out. Okay, so him did probably end up with a bunch of local players, and that never worked for him. Yes, Maxwell coach Jeffrey Maxwell. His name was Maxwell. Okay, Maxwell did coach the senior team JT. Okay, all right, but it was a short span at time, right? He had a short stint, right? He got a short stint. I wouldn't have given him the national team. When them coach, they coach well at when them coach, they coach well at in the Premier League in Jamaica. You can't just give them a national team, brother. When them win all the Premier League, you give them now the under 14. The under 50. Make them go and practice on that, brother. I can't just fling them and give them some big under 23 and them ready for do for them madness, brother. Wild big kick and all this nonsense. Can't give them team there, brother. Prior to Carl Brown. Okay, yeah. What happened to Andrew Edward was a good coach under 17. I'm still waiting. Yeah, he used to dog his players when they didn't. When he used to dog who? Jeffrey Maxwell. Oh, this first responder. First responder. Miss First Responder Japa. I don't know. Look like first responder did that this minute comments yesterday, you know. So me not have time to remember if I go look for when they say, but me did just give him a one like and say, yo, go on here, man. Take it this in idea. Look like a this in first responder depend. No, JT, you need youth specific coaches too. No, I mean, say them time there. Them man, they are dinosaur now, dog. Them man, they are dinosaur now. We not talk about right now, Joseph Brown. We not go draw for them man there right now. Football pass right now. As me said, the only coach we see right now, uh, first responder. No, man. But in the comment section, brother, me know, man. You know, so me just laugh off certain. Yo, let me tell you this, people. In the comment section, when me drop the video, them don't think say JT feel away. Cause remember, you know, me can when me make a video a certain way, me have to understand say fans can react a certain way. So me no feel no way when the fans them clap back hard. But when me see pop up in my comment section a lot now, bro, some people when I subscribe to the show, I mean, know them. Like the people them them people always are coming and diss me. I mean, know them people like some name, like some man name 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Some people name 7, 8, 9, 10. You know, some people with some different less numbers of them name. Hey boy, J, I mean, I say, yo, dog, yo, where the basic school, I be numbers in your name, dog. Shaja. Yo. No man, me know first responder, man. I joke me, man. But me see your name is familiar though, first responder. Me I wonder if he's a firefighter or something. Because he used to be a first responder. He did well at Excelsior. He was excellent with youth. For Chung for was one of the best youth coaches in Jamaica. He should have been given all the youth teams after massive CC success. No man, ball a kick and a bats them man. I some Jamaican them man. Can me click on them profile, you can see the other videos them where they comment other things under and them a comment positive under some other video. Cause when a man make a comment, you know, you can see other things where they comment pan. Okay, you're EMT, so first responder, EMT vacationing. Okay. Okay, you're EMT. Bro, my aunt works at the hospital, in Mandeville Hospital, you know. She's a what is it called? Anesthesis. I think yeah, she's an anesthetist or anesthesiologist or something. She administrate the drugs we put people under before they do surgery and stuff. Yeah, I don't remember. Yeah, bro. Some big word, anesthesis or anesthesiologist. One of them things that yo, more time I say some word I remember when I made me I say, yo, JT, I wonder if you still remember if you pronounce a word there. So if you see me clot up some English word more time, bro. Me know the word in my head, but sometimes when I realize what words is when you know use them frequently, sometimes it will show you off, brother. Cause remember say some people at Jamaica still say birth certificate or birth, when people used to call it birth certificate or birth certificate ticket or something. You remember that one that was also very tricky when we were growing up? Oh, a lot of people couldn't. I work in the ER too. I live in New York, but I'm chilling in Mandeville. Yeah, man. First responder, as you check out have you check out OMG in Mandeville? Is that like a restaurant site next to the when you pass food court and you go west. So me used to live past OMG and grown at Churches Teachers College. Yeah. Churches Teachers College. So OMG man, yeah man, OMG. Right, where them have the car dealership side of the Seventh Day Adventist Church. Yeah, so nice to spot that man. Yeah, man. I mean, some family we did a run off Quest nightclub. I think them sell it now to some other things. You probably know Quest nightclub, right? Joel last name still beat your bad JT. Yeah, Lati Bodier. Lati Bodier. No man, we have that. Yeah, man. We figure it out what is Lati Bodier. Big job. Your aunt was pronounced as anesthesiologist. Yeah, man. I want to sit there, bro. When I didn't sit them man, cause when they have she go to some other country with the Jamaican army too, when them go help her some people Haiti and thing more time when hurricane. JT Maxwell doesn't coach anymore. Maxwell is a straightforward coach. He doesn't take any foolish. He coached in 2003. He was really, but if you carry out his instruction, you are off. Where's the Marlon? If you're not function out there, if you're not function, if you're not function, Maxwell just kick you off. Yo, Marlon say, Marlon say Maxwell is a very straightforward. Yeah, man, he's a man who used to come on the TV and talk, man. Him straight up, man. Him just very straight up. Lati body here, man. The Lati body here name. I waste him with nah ready. What? Lati body here I waste him not ready. I look like this a person named Nicardo Beckford is a real is a is a stroll. You're not a troll, boy. You're a stroll. You're a stroller. The man say Lati body here not ready. Well, Lati body here not ready. I know same name spell, so I must want next player. Just like one caller calling with it when I and say who Latimore. Who do you telling Latimore will play for Jamaica? So yeah, me that mix up in name. You see, if you don't get the first part by saying Latibodir, you have to get it wrong. And the next man name we can mess you up to people is Lambi Kisa. Because we did say Lambi Sika. Because me hear enough people say Lambi Sika, Isn't it Lambi Kisa? Is it Lambekisa? Dexter Lambekisa. It's not Dexter Lambesika, right? Come hear people call him that as well. Latimore, you might thought. Latimore. Yeah, man, Joel Latimore. Yo, that they sound like a big baller still. Yeah, people. Yeah, man, we are go up to the 2 hour mark, people. We have 12 minutes. Come, I have to pick up my daughter at daycare. So in 12 minutes, we wrap up the show and I told me, lem not la is lembe sika is lembe kisa, right? Lembe kisa Jeros. See Jeros can pronounce all the first part of the name properly. Yeah, we need to pronounce them people their name properly, people. Man now watch Lati man is a maestro. Yeah, me don't know who the brother. Whenever they see him, you this from Nicardo, not tell me say you come from Mannings. Are you go Mannings High School? Don't tell me say the youth this way they on the show night from Mannings High School. Really come on and talk this crap. I hope I know him, cause Monday if you school, brother. I can't you come and say that the baller and a baller. You mad youth? Don't do that again, Pana show, you hear? Don't do that, Pana show again. Please. Latibody here are the boss, brother. He's one of the best finds we made in so long, bro. You know, long we look for a player like that. They see the man enjoy run down people and take away ball from them. I want to hear you. You gonna get now watch football. Me don't know where I watch football too. Guy can watch football through some bicycle spokes, brother. No, brother, amigo Mannings, sports blanket. Okay, sports blanket. Are you go Mannings, but you come on under the name Brett Beckford when you join the show more times, so me don't know. You see it? Look like the man I watch the show through some watch it game through some bicycle spokes or some sprocket or something dog. The man said the ball are not good. We don't know what the man like the man I watch the game through some keyhole. You know, and some first time when people are on TV, you look like that brother they go peep through some keyhole and I watch a ball game. The man say Lati body no good. Yeah man. Lati body sound like French. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, but him look mixed too, you know. The game man they good have French and one. You never know. All in family come from some place at Jamaica dog. Jamaica full of some different name, you know. Cause me have some friend with some name at Jamaica. Me just realize say you have some German name them man they have when we did little grow up. You see me? Lemby dog name. Alright. The man then say Lemby. A African name that him have, you know. Lemby Kisa, you know, bro. A African name that, you know. Dexter Lemby Kisa. Lemby. He's from the Lemby tribe. You know, probably from the Lembe tribe in Zimbabwe. The Lembe people, them are some people are Sierra Leone or you know, cause enough Jamaican people come from them places, you know, Sierra Leone and what the next one and Ivory Coast, Sierra Leone, Ghana, West Africa, them place there. You see me? Cause them place there full of diamonds too, you know. Was a one but Bisaka have Congolese dad. Lembi Kisa and one Bisaka have Congolese dad. See it? You have Congo. Congo then come from man. Congo name them man. Some name down in some yo, I think Congo have some Congo probably have one of the longest river Africa, you know, dog. That place they have a whole of jungle, but people in Congo get it together right now. I know a lot of you is fighting civil war and running to Rwanda. Rwanda is a country that has really turned it around. Like, you know, it's very clean there. The government has really clamped down and trying to make Rwanda one of those marquee countries in Africa. Congratulations to Rwanda, man. No brother, amigo man, if a him we a beat him till him start do good at school. Yeah man. So blankets, sports blankets, I know him man. I know him man. So people, thank you again very much, people. We chop it up. We have a little fun, people. Yo, as me say, people, I'm always gonna keep it biased. As you can see, that show here was like it's perfect. It's negative, positive, optimism, pessimism about certain things. We try to keep it balanced. Certain things you're gonna be optimistic about, but certain things we're gonna be pessimistic about. I think it was a perfect balance in this show. I think it was a perfect balance, and it's pouring rain right now. It's raining like whoa. I mean, if you pick up my daughter. All right, but yeah, people, bless up on yourself. Maybe we'll be back later. Maybe we'll be back later. If we'll be back later. We're gonna figure out who Jamaica is gonna play next. We're gonna figure out who Jamaica is gonna play next. But we need some more information. We need the league to finish up. We need to find who our opponent is gonna be tonight, and then we can start say. Because I think that the group when the next group they play tonight or tomorrow, when the group they close out, then we start attack hard again and find out how Jamaica go work. Marcus up, Marlon, everybody, Kevin, Wells, everybody, Siobhan, Eves, Gangster, as me I say, Sports Blanket, X-Ray, Rajan, El Geniero, yeah, Nicardo, First Responder, RR, you know, Refa Morris, Refa Morris, Mandeville, Blackett, Joseph Brown, everybody, big up on yourself, man. Joseph Brown, everybody, I see some lightning star flash at two. Perfect time for turn off my computer. Cause I can't make a lightning mash up this a big screen, yeah, brother. But I have a headache for the rest of my life. Jamaica plays Group D winners. When the Group D matchup are played tonight, Group B will be decided tomorrow. Is there any games tonight? There should be games tonight, right? Is there any games tonight? Ball kick, Guadalupe, I Guadeloupe, Jamaica, I go play, brother. Oh, that you say? Send them the rain. They are Jamaica. No games tonight. Oh, wow. So, all right, we have got this choppy line differently then. People, bless up. Until next time. Tuesday. Tuesday, tomorrow, I'm off work tomorrow too. Yeah, maybe we do a stream tonight. We'll see. All right. Bless up, people. Until next time.